Hey guys, what's up? I hope your prelims examination went well. Hoping that most of you will be appearing for your mains examination in December of 2014. So, for those of you who could not clear it because you know that your score is way below 200 mark, so this is the first part which is called as Demolishing Civil Services Examination 2015. That is part 1 presented by Dr. Roman Saini. This is the YouTube channel Unacademy. So this series is conceptualized by me. You can read more about me on my Facebook page. If you have any query whatsoever, you just need to message me there. Within 24 hours I'll reply, personal guarantee. And let's start with the quote. If you are not living on the edge, you are taking too much space. See, there are two sides of a spectrum. This is the first side, which is playing safe side, and this is the side where Rambo style goes, that you attempt 110 questions out of 100. Many of you might have done in prelims. Here you attempt 3 out of 100. See, both these strategies are to be avoided completely. I want you to be here, somewhere here. That is where you attend 80 to 85% of the questions. That is the all that is required from you. See what happens. Already in prelims you have realized the cutoff they say will be 210 to 225, somewhere within this mark. So please do not ask me what is the cutoff. So if anyone who has attempted 80 to 85% of the question paper has a very good chance of clearing the prelims, sir and ma'am. So please take more chances. Please be more risk friendly. Do not be more risk averse. So if you are not living on the edge, you are taking too much space. Is that understood? So you have to be more risk taker. So for that you need to get into something called as preparation mode. Till now we have lived our lives in any other mode which did not fulfill our expectations. So now we have to get into preparation mode or the training mode. First thing first, you have to start with something called as Romans rituals. Then there is something called as basics to be covered. Then there is a book list. Then what is the importance of test series, and then finally how to revise. See, these are the key points which you should be knowing before you start your preparation for next year. Then how to attend classes, that's also extremely important. Then what is self-study. Then what are the books that you need to be avoided, extremely important section. It's my personal favorite. These will be covered in part 2. If you want me to make it, do let me know. Then there will be certain distractions in your life. All of us being young adult to adults, there are certain distractions we face. Then we have to overcome laziness, doubt and pessimism. That is the key point, because most of us have the caliber, have the stamina, have the knowledge base, have the talent, have the intelligence to clear this examination. Yet 90% of us will be failing. The reason being is because we will not be able to get rid of these distractions, and because we will not be able to overcome laziness, doubt and pessimism. So first thing first, we start with Romans rituals. These are the rituals which many highly successful people have already followed. They were followed by ancient Romans and now this present Roman. See, you have to attend all the classes regularly without fail. Whatever endeavor you are embarking on, you have to attend the training grounds on a daily basis. So please make sure that you attend all the classes regularly without fail. A teacher who has been teaching for past 10 to 20 years the same topic, it is impossible to beat him in expertise. It is literally impossible to beat him in that particular area of his expertise. So please make sure that you attend all the classes regularly without fail. Please do not come up with excuses that ये तो science and tech है, ये तो आता है. This is not done. I have done graduation in commerce, so why will I attend economics classes? Please do not come up with such excuses. They are to your own detriment. Then you have to self-study for 6 hours per day at least. This do not include coaching time. Please do not include coaching time. This do not include traveling time. This includes cumulative addition. That is, if you study for, let's say, 15 minutes, then you study for 45 minutes, then you study for 2 hours, then you study for 1 hour, then you study for 2 hours. So cumulatively this adds up to 6 hours. So this strategy works. So if you follow this strategy, cumulative self-study, it works. Then you have to something I call as revise on a daily basis. There is no option but to revise daily. Brain is a funny organ. So if you revise today what I am teaching you now, so it will stick to you for a week. If you revise within a week, it will stick to you for, let's say, 1 month. And if you revise within a month, it will stick to you for 6 months. And one last revision and you are ready for examination. So this is how brain works. But if you do not revise today, So then it creates a problem in longer run. Then most important, 1 hour. This 1 hour is extremely important. You can do whatever you want to in this 1 hour, no problem whatsoever, as long as it is stress free and anxiety free. Do riding, biking, hiking, yoga, meditation, pranayam, play badminton, go for swim, doesn't really matter, as long as you are comfortable and absolutely anxiety free. You can take a walk, you can listen to music, whatever you want to, but because to avoid burnout, I would humbly request you to take 1 hour for leisure every day. Then you have to keep going out and social media to bare minimum. See, these two things are highly addictive, extremely addictive things, both of them. So what happens is, once you start to go on going out, or going out means entire day is gone. Your entire day is gone. So please avoid such things. And then social media, see, FB, Twitter. If you are already addicted to them, what I want you to do is go to my page, and where you will find it, that you will find it regular news feeds. Similarly, you can go to the hindu.com, and if you want to read how to get internet in your favor, how to use internet in a better way, then please watch the video I have made on how to use the internet. That is the best source. Then there are various websites like Wikipedia, Jagran Josh, the hindu.com, CCRT, then Unacademy videos. You can watch all of them for free. So if you are already addicted to internet, rather than going out to social media for having fun, you can use internet to your own advantage. This is how you cheat. Then you have to put good stuff in your body. There is no going away about it. Do not eat junk, do not go at obese. You will have more energy if you do not do these two things. Just uh, just take regular meal. If even if you eat junk, eat it in less quantity. Then you have to exercise does not mean pumping iron 3 hours a day. It just means half an hour walk. That's it. Half an hour walk will be more than sufficient. Then please do not drink and smoke. They hamper your memory formation as well as your performances in certain areas like studies. So please do not drink and smoke. They are not good for your cognitive functioning. Then sleep for 8 hours per day. We toppers, including me, very much from Earth, not from Jupiter. So we also sleep for 7 to 9 hours per day. So please do not think that we study for 25 hours per day. It is not possible. So that's it. If you follow these Romans rituals, what happens is you will fall sick very, very less, and you will have very, very much energy for your preparation, and you will see wonders, and you will see miracles your body is capable of doing. So please make sure you do it. Then there are certain basics which needs to be covered. First and foremost, you should know why you want to become a civil servant. That's extremely important. Why am I telling you is this? See, under parents' pressure, under spousal pressure, or in hope of better spouses, we might come and attend the coaching classes for social prestige, fame, power. These are reasons, they are good enough, but they will not sail you through the examination. What reason you should have is if you want to touch million lives rather than making million money. So which one you want? Million life? So go for this civil services. So this is the reason why you should be becoming a civil servant, not any other reason. Then you need to have an awesome residence, meaning by 7-star hotel. I'm just kidding. No need to live in 7-star hotel. It should be just free from noises, and it should be peaceful. There should not be obnoxious landlords or roommates who are shouting every day, "Ab kitna aur padega." Please do not reside in certain areas like that. Then you need to have financial backup, because you need to support yourself for next 1 or 2 years. Then if you have backup plan, awesome. If you do not have, then government have it for us. That is called as MG and REGS. That's the best backup plan ever created by government of India. So don't worry about backup plans, it's all taken care of. Then you need to choose your optional. Choosing optional is extremely important, the single most important thing you want to do. So before you actually go on and choose your optional, I want you to watch all the videos on Unacademy, whatever is relevant to you for your optional. Then for strategy, I have already spoken in detail. You have to be risk friendly. Please do not be risk averse at any cost. If you are risk averse, you are already gone. Then you need to have single minded focus. See, why am I telling you is this? Let's say we have knowledge base is same, talent is same, intelligence is same, potential is same, but I study for 10 hours a day single mindedly on civil services. You study for 12 hours but it is divided in two things. So you study this for 6 hours for CBSE. So is it possible, is it fathomable, or is it plausible that you can compete with a guy like me or any other guy who has the same talent base as you, but he is single-mindedly focused on it? Sir and ma'am, it's not possible. So you have to be single-mindedly focused. Then you need to be extremely ruthless and brutal. You need to be ruthless with yourself. If you have made a target, you should achieve it. If you have made a target that you have to read for 6 hours per day, you have to read for 6 hours per day. If you have, let's say you have just read for 3 hours, so next day you have to read for 9 hours. You have to compensate for that. Even if you have malaria, dengue, diarrhea, fourth stage lung cancer, even if you are attending a funeral, unless it's your own funeral, you should read for 9 hours per day on that day. Then you need to be pragmatic. You should be able to take best of all the worlds. So if some coaching material is good, read it. If NCRTs are good, read it. If NIOS is good, read it. If it's available online, if it's available offline, tablet, PC, laptop, capsule, whatever it is, you have to take best of all the worlds. You have to be pragmatic. And then you need to have a persona. Persona literally means derived from the word personality or mask. So you need to develop a personality in which you feel that you are a very hardworking, diligent and punctual individual. So once these basics are covered, I want you to know how to read a book to become an IAS. See, stop reading a practice that you start reading book from page to page. It never works. What I want you to do is tear all the pages before the index comes, and then when the index comes, you do this. This is the point 1. This is chapter number 1, 17 page, chapter number 2, 27, chapter number 3, 49. So let's say you want to read this section of chapter 1. So you just focus on this and directly open this. So do not read book from page to page. It will not work in your favor. Then stop memorizing. There is so much stuff there that you simply cannot memorize in today's time. It's impossible to memorize each and everything considering the pattern of UPSC. So please stop memorizing. Then you have to something I call as skimming. Skimming literally means whatever important area you encounter, you just read that and then you stop reading anything else. In between there will be a lot of kachara which is not relevant at all, so you have to skim through it and just focus on keywords and key topics. Extremely important. For key topics, read previous year question papers available on upsc.gov.in. For keywords, they are usually written in bold, italics, they are underlined, they are highlighted, and the author will keep repeating them again and again, and the lecturer in the class will also keep repeating it again and again till you know what a keyword is. Then you have to read frequently, but the most important thing is do not read the same topic from 10 different sources. Rather read a single topic from 1 or 2 different sources 5 or 10 times. Is that understood? You have to read from single source or at max 2 sources, and 5 to 10 times revision should be there rather than reading the same topic from 10 different sources. Then the most important section, how to make notes. I get a lot of questions, I'll get a lot of queries as to how to make notes. So the thing with that is, please make sure here, it's not really necessary for everything that you make notes. Each and every book you read, each and every newspaper, Yojana, and all the magazines you read, all the coaching material you read, it's really not necessary to make notes. However, what is necessary is maintain one final source for all the major subjects. This is, let's say for geography, you are reading from, let's say NCRT, so that should be the final source. Or if you have made a copy, that should be the final source. In that, whichever book you encounter, so copy new words into that source by applying sticky notes. 20 रुपए में मिलता है, 20 rupees only. So you get sticky notes from outside, you stick it on the top of the copy like this, and then you write keywords here, here, here. If the sticky note is finished, stick it here, stick it here, stick it on the entire books. So then you have 2 questions which are encountered by you in test series. You have to give a test series, of course. We will be talking in the next part, that is part 2. That should also be copied there. Any question which is encountered and you do not know the answer, or which is relevant to the portion which you are studying from that final source, that should be copied there. And since I will be advising you to read Hindu and Yojana, so you have to write keywords from there also. So this is how you should be making notes. And then the final most important rule is what I called as, this is the rule of 10%. This is the most important rule. So let's say you have encountered article worth 10,000 words. So the notes should not be more than 100 words. So notes should not be more than 100 words. 100 word is the limit. It can be 50 words, 60 words, doesn't matter, but should not be more than 100 words. That is rule of 10% in making notes. So guys, this was the part 1 of how to demolish CSE. The entire good stuff is left still, the book list and all. So you have to spread the word like wildfire, because there is time for a little revolution and education by Roman Saini and Unacademy. So obviously this is the channel Unacademy. Do click here to subscribe. It will come in your newsfeed automatically. If you have any query, you can ping me at my Facebook page, facebook.com/romansaini.official. You can tweet to me at romansaini. Do like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video, and if you want me to make the part 2, do let me know.